Hi there. My name is Mel Solon. My book, available on Amazon, is titled Relationship Compatibility Checklist. The book has two goals: decrease the divorce rate, increase the happy marriage rate in 5 ways. 1. Helps people in the dating scene find the true love of their life without spending weeks, months, or years dating the wrong people. 2. Helps engaged couples know if they're making a wise choice or possibly making the biggest mistake of their lives. 3. Helps partners in a troubled relationship discover and resolve their problems or let go, knowing they gave it their all. 4. Helps people turn a moderately good relationship into the relationship of their dreams. 5. Helps people talk about relationship compatibility in a fun, comfortable, and productive way. My book can help accomplish this because it is not a typical advice book. In fact, it is not an advice book at all. It doesn't tell you how to treat people or how to get along in a relationship, nor does it preach or moralize. Instead, it's a tool to help you dramatically shorten the time that it takes to really get to know someone, whether it's a partner, a fiancé, or a potential love interest. Is there a need for such a book? Absolutely. Consider that the divorce rate over the years has been between 40 and 50%. This statistic doesn't include the millions of couples who are unhappily married but remain so because of religious vows, children, insecurity, business, legal ties, or too many obstacles to starting over. Given these realities, the odds of falling in love and being in a loving relationship with the same person for a lifetime are about 1 in 4. This book can help dramatically improve those odds. Given these sad statistics, one might ask, why get married? One reason is that marital laws help resolve the inevitable legal issues that arise when ending entangled relationships, those that involve money, property, business, or children. Another reason for getting legally married and sharing public vows is that it gives the partners more confidence that no one is going to give up and walk out on a relationship over petty or relatively minor issues, nor are they likely to throw in the towel or bail at the first sign of trouble. Back to the question, legal benefits aside, why do people get married? The most common answers are love, companionship, and children. Companionship, by the way, is one thing. A desperate need for it is another. Stay alert to the difference. The fourth common reason is sex. Unfortunately, many people get married based on little more than looks, sex, and chemistry, which they call love. But do they really know each other? Do they truly know who they're getting into bed with? Truth be told, some people get married because what they're really looking for is a full-time live-in housekeeper, a handyman, a meal ticket, a nurse with a purse, a playmate, a trophy mate, or a guaranteed date on Friday or Saturday night. My book includes 35 more reasons why people get married. The above reasons do not bode well for a happy, fulfilling marriage or partnership. Personally, I believe the main reason we get married is that we're searching for the true love of our life. That one person with whom we can be totally real, open, honest, and transparent. That person who accepts us as we are without judgment or a compelling need to fix or change us. Someone with whom we can be truly ourselves in a relationship where neither party feels a need to wear a mask. More than a best friend, we seek a soulmate who affirms our perspective on the world and our place in it. Ultimately, we're looking for someone with whom we can be psychologically intimate. That person whose character and integrity are so credible, we feel we can trust them with our life. Is there any feeling in life more fulfilling? Unfortunately, finding this special person is not easy, as statistics show. What complicates this is found in the inherent nature of human beings. Namely, people are unique. Immeasurably so. You're incomparable, irreplaceable, and unduplicable. Think about that for a moment. Among the billions of people on Earth, no two people have the same family, educational, social, political, religious, economic, cultural, racial, time, or place background. Understanding this, it is not surprising that finding that person who thinks just as we do seems next to impossible. Just finding a partner whose TV, movies, and music preferences match ours can be quite a challenge. Some people can't even agree on what's funny. To know ourselves is difficult enough, but to find that person you know so well that you're willing to commit your life to them is the challenge of a lifetime. Fortunately, with my book, the process of finding that uniquely compatible life partner is a realistic goal. As I said earlier, my book is not an advice book. What then is it? Quite simply, it's a book of 727 thought-provoking main questions about life, relationships, and attitude. These questions are supported by numerous subordinate questions that add depth, detail, and clarity to the main questions. The questions were collected over 50 years and are organized under 23 categories of life. Note further that all questions are designed to be easily answered as yes, no, true, false, or multiple choice. Most importantly, note that there are no right or wrong answers, just your subjective opinions as starting points for deliberation or discussion. How this book can help you? To reiterate, it can bring a close relationship even closer, while helping you learn things about your partner that you might otherwise not learn even if you were married for 50 years. For those of you who are single, dating, engaged, or divorced, sharing this book with a prospective love interest or fiancé can help you decide in as little as a long visit or two whether the two of you are genuinely compatible. In short, whether you're a good fit. If you're not a good fit, wouldn't finding out early on be a blessing? This means the book can save you weeks, months, or years of dating the wrong people, the bad fits. This, of course, will not only give you more free time to pursue better candidates, but you'll be doing so from a more informed perspective. Even more importantly, it can save you from potentially making the biggest mistake of your life, with all of its attendant consequences. Next, and possibly the most important question, is what do I believe is the main reason why people end up in divorce, beyond the most common reasons, which are money problems, infidelity, whether emotional, physical, or financial, incompatible goals, substance abuse, lack of commitment, loss of trust over big and little lies, and poor communication skills. Other reasons include changes in appearance, temper, cross-dressing, health issues, lack of romance, and the neurosis of either or both parties. Two big relationship enders might include a partner revealing that they want an open relationship, or a partner revealing they're bisexual. My book includes 27 other reasons for divorce or ending a relationship. At this point, with all previously mentioned reasons for divorce aside, I believe there's still one main reason, which I alluded to earlier. Namely, people get engaged or married without really knowing each other, regarding their most important habits and attitudes, likes and dislikes, loves and hates, fears and worries, goals and plans, hopes and dreams, or their meaning and purpose for living. Yes, people can learn much about each other while dating, but apparently not enough, given that the divorce statistics haven't really changed much in the last 50 years. Some relationship experts say that one can hardly begin to know someone until they've dated for at least 18 months or longer, depending on how open and honest they are about what goes on in their heads, which is where we all live. Think about it. People make till death do us part promises to potential life partners without really knowing them. The result is a 40 to 50% divorce rate, all because they don't talk about compatibility in any serious way before they get engaged or married. They fail to do so because talking seriously about compatibility can be quite difficult in two ways. One, the parties may have been too insecure to ask the questions they would have liked to have asked. Two, when people are in the getting to know each other phase, they are not fully authentic. This means they allow themselves to be known by others only to the extent that they want to be known. Note further that many couples, even after getting married, still don't really talk and consequently never experience the joy of psychological intimacy. The absence of this joy is another contributor to divorce. Yes, making an emotionally stimulating, honest relationship work takes work, a lot of work, not hard work, just a lot of talking, and hopefully living the talk. Fortunately, my book's questions make talking easy because the questions are non-threatening. They are non-threatening because the book is doing the asking, not you, not your partner, not a therapist, marriage counselor, or group leader. As a non-threatening communication facilitator, the book asks thoughtful, provocative questions that you are unlikely to think of or don't have the confidence to ask, but would love to hear the answers to. This book is not only a non-threatening communication facilitator, but it's also the ultimate finder of relationship red flags and deal breakers. Being non-threatening, the book is a tool to help couples conduct self-help therapy. It also provides additional content or questions to bring up with their personal marriage and family therapist. It works like this. You and a partner or potential love interest both respond to the same entry. The entry is presented either as a question, a statement about relationships, or as an attitude about life. Answer with a circle around YN, yes, no, TF, true, false, or ABC for multiple choice questions. Next, circle NI, non-issue, PC, potential conflict, or DB, deal breaker, to reflect how you would react if your partner answered differently or the opposite. Again, remember, there are no right or wrong answers, just starting points for deliberation or discussion. Note here that what you disagree upon is less revealing of your compatibility than how you emotionally handle your differences. Know also you are not looking for a duplicate of yourself, which would make for a rather boring relationship. Besides, even opposites with the right attitude can be uniquely compatible. It's called complementary. Here now are a few sample questions. Would you rather be wanted or needed? How do you relate to each other's family and best friends? How do you prove you love someone? How can you know if you're truly loved? In a worst-case scenario, how would you feel about physician-assisted suicide? Then, of course, there's thermostat settings and sleep and wake-up schedules. To some people, these are petty issues. To others, the answers could lead to sleeping in separate bedrooms. One more. If you and the love of your life knew that at some unknown future date you were going to die a year apart, who would you prefer to go first? A, you, B, your partner. As I said earlier, Brian and I only knew each other for 3 weeks, from the day we met to the day we got married. But during those 3 weeks, we talked about everything and anything, often from morning to night and evening to daybreak. You and a partner, however, with the benefit of this book, could gain a surprisingly deep knowledge of each other in as little as a long evening or two. That's the power of this book. In summary, discussing the 727 questions in 23 categories of life with a partner, love interest, or fiancé will not only help you determine your degree of compatibility, but more than that, it will increase the odds that you won't become another sad divorce statistic. And you'll never again have to say, if only I knew then what I know now. In signing off, I wish that your life be blessed with the joy of a psychologically intimate and uniquely compatible life partner who also has a great attitude. What more could you ask for? Click on the Buy on Amazon button above and begin your excursion into the dynamics of relationship compatibility. The end. Or is it a new beginning?